This robotic vacuum is called the V3. It's powerful, it's smart, it's rather affordable, and in the past weeks, I'm wondering whether that's the best mid-range robot vacuum of the year. Let's inspect. Welcome everyone, Tech for Our channel, it's Michael speaking, and as usual I'm back with something cool to try out. This time we will explore an option to upgrade your smart home army of devices and appliances to help you to keep it cleaner. You're looking at Viomi V3, a totally new generation and a decent upgrade over the V2 Pro that I've reviewed a few months ago. If you've missed the video, make sure to check out how a very small design flaw can ruin the effectiveness of something so well designed. I have big hopes about the V3 model, and looking at the specs, it seems to be very promising. The price is also something to like about it, although there's definitely a price bump. Right now the model costs around $100 more than the previous generation. It's not too much more, but still a notable increase. However, we have to be fair and give credit to the fact that with suction power of 2600 pascals, it promises better cleaning than pretty much all the Roborock devices, including the Roborock S6 Max and the T7, which is almost $300 more. Not to mention models from Roomba, Miele, and so on. It's pretty interesting to see that now Xiaomi has two brands which seem to compete in the same area and have entirely different origin, namely Roborock and Viomi. And that's why you saw that Xiaomi part in the title. Viomi have always been oriented towards AI, and therefore they've come up with a brilliant way to increase the mopping effectiveness using the letter Y-like movements, and most likely there will be a number of other vacuums adopting similar technologies in the future. The unboxing feels great, everything is well packed. The box is rather heavy, topping 7 kilos, because there are plenty of things to check on the inside. I like the new color, it's now blackish, and while I definitely have been enjoying the white Roborocks and 360 devices for years, looks like the graphite black or midnight black slowly crawls back as preferred color. Quite easy to notice where the robot is here, because it is the largest part, and the rest, the charging dock, a water tank, garbage can, the 2-in-1 water tank, the side brush, that second is for replacement. Trust me, these side brushes can last for a long time. I'm gonna tell you what's different to most of the other vacuums packages. These are sterilizing mops. Viomi have put a lot of focus on keeping the environment bacteria-free, and considering how much this year has changed our lives and the perception about safe environment, I'd say the safer the better. Before we switch on to do some mopping, let's talk about the features that make me believe it is the best robot vacuum of the year so far. First of all, the suction. 2600 pascals, among the strongest right now. That's about 4 times better suction than what was considered to be good like 3 or 4 years ago. 4900 mAh battery, enough for 2.5 hours non-stop cleaning. You also have options for 550ml water tank, 550ml dust box, upgraded Y-mopping system, Wi-Fi and maps, upgraded LDS system, AI dynamic cleaning algorithm, and more and more. Viomi have used a lot of Japanese-made parts, like the wheels, which are wear-resistant, and the radar chip, the motor as well. All of that sounds quite promising. Usually, when a robot can do wet mopping, it's good to find a moisture pad in the assembly, because wooden floors are sensitive to soaking water. Such one is not included here, but Viomi have done a great job with that side as well, and if the power in the robot suddenly drops, or it gets stuck somewhere, the micro-precision electric pump won't allow any leaks. The other thing which is impressive is the HEPA filter. It is using silver-copper ion anti-toxic material, which can kill up to 99% of all the bacteria there, according to Viomi. That, in combination with a disposable sterilizing rack, sounds like a dream come true. However, as a person with limited chemistry and biology knowledge and skills, that's the part I can't really thoroughly test in order to confirm if these estimations are accurate. Before we feed the Viomi V3 with more dust and hair and other full of bacteria remains, let's take a look at the container department. I just love the fact you have such a variety, and this continues to be perhaps the only robot giving you that many choices: strictly dry cleaning, or dedicated wet mopping, or this 2-in-1 using the hybrid box. Know that if you use the water tank only, just like the predecessor, the motor is disabled, and that significantly increases the time and capacity for cleaning and mopping, and it's another well-deserved praise for the V3. We start with the dry cleaning, something that the predecessor famously failed at because of the dust box, which had a minor design issue. There is no sign of failure here, and the floor was in top clean condition after only one run. Very effective algorithm, and it worked so well. Of course, carpets are not an issue. Climbing up to 2 cm is easy, meaning that even the heavy-duty IKEA carpets can be cleaned without problems. This is, however, the exact moment where, after so many positive notes, I have to say that, sadly, the V3 doesn't have automatic carpet mode. This mode usually boosts the suction a bit higher should a carpet be detected, and that technology is present with many older vacuum models by Roborock, for instance. It's hard for me to find a reasonable explanation why a company like Viomi, with so broad AI experience, didn't manage to include that useful feature. For the wet mopping, it's pleasure watching these movements. If you wonder why are these extra movements, it's because the Y mopping system is superior to simply going forward. If you have a mopping robot already and if you use it a lot for wet mopping, the Viomi V3 is definitely worth buying because of the wide mopping system alone. It will take some time until the competition catches up with that and adopts the technology. Of course, that big concert is orchestrated by a lot of smart sensors, and yeah, the Wi-Fi module enables the usage of an app. The Xiaomi Home app is the one that fits the best here. Easy to set it up, and if you've ever owned a Roborock device, it's gonna feel mostly familiar. Nice option is that it supports multiple maps, and you can schedule cleaning cycles and take advantage of all the customizations and configurations. Because the app is cloud-based, as soon as you connect the robot to your home Wi-Fi, you can reach it via the phone from any point in the world, which is quite useful. In the end, even if I tried hard to find drawbacks, that didn't leave any bitter taste. But because I always try to be as objective as possible, we mentioned the lack of carpet detection, and we have the lack of LEDs, the slightly higher levels of noise compared to other 2020 devices. There also is no remote, but I'm not sure if anyone will need such. True, not the largest battery among the competition, but it's a huge step up from the last generation, and with all the optimizations, I think it's up to par with the leaders out there. My opinion is that right now, in August 2020, this is the best robot vacuum for the price range of up to $700, and the fact that it comfortably fits there, being around only $470, means that Viomi have done tremendously great job listening to the feedback of their community and implementing innovations together with that. The only big question mark right now is how good their support is. Seeing stronger and stronger presence on places like Amazon makes me think that one way or another, the package is now complete, and this is indeed a brilliant choice for a smart home appliance upgrade. Wrapping up this episode, and a big thanks for checking out this video with me. As usual, all the tech which was shown throughout the video is gonna be linked in the description below. Think of your friends that like smart home technologies, and make sure to share the video with them. As usual, for any questions or comments from your side, I'll be keeping an eye on the comment section below. Take good care of yourself in your home, and see you in the next episode.
Starting to charge.